Hi guys, so welcome to the first episode of Guess Who. So today's guest is a very special guest to me. So today's guest is, introduce yourself.
My name is Boredom. That's what I'm popularly called, so you can just refer to me as Boredom.
Popularly called? How popular are you that you're saying popularly called? Like,
that's what I'm popularly called.
Today's guest is my brother Ugochukwu Ezekiri. Basically, we're going to be having like a conversation with people to be able to know you. So you recently moved to ABJ, like recently moved to Abuja. So do you prefer Abuja or do you prefer Lagos?
It's not really, I won't say I prefer Abuja to Lagos, and I won't say I prefer Lagos to Abuja.
That means you don't know what to prefer.
No, I'm coming, I'm getting there. But this is what I'll say here. There's what they call, there's advantage and disadvantage of a place. Like,
okay, this one a long talk. Do you prefer Abuja or do
allow
you
me
prefer...
to
No.
Do
Do you prefer Abuja or do you prefer Lagos?
If I'm gonna be realistic, I think Abuja is actually more preferable to live. The only problem with it is the expensive lifestyle. I've seen people suffer in Lagos. I can't like.
So people know they suffer from Abuja?
Not like they don't suffer. No, nah. Abuja lifestyle is classy.
Lagos is just the life of the party, like.
It's life of the
like,
party. Abuja too does parties. I host events in Abuja.
Speaking of hosting events and things like that, so what essentially made you to dive into that aspect? Because we grew up in the same household. Like he was really into graphics.
Like you said, I was into graphics. I left that for Goke when I got to Abuja. The entertainment industry, I heard you calling my name. So I just entered.
Would you say that your ability to socialize with people like also helps with this?
Because I talk too much.
Yes.
I talk a lot.
Yes, he talks a lot.
And apart from that, my Snapchat is interactive. And most Abuja people or most Abuja teenagers focus on Snapchat basically. I might not be able to respond to all my messages in a day. But like celebrity lifestyle, I understand. But I try my best to like interact with a couple of them.
Yeah. Is it a thing of like, if someone uses your face on the flyer, like people would want to come for that event? Is it a thing of you are the one who's like
hosting the event? Sometimes it's a case of once my face or my name is mentioned, it drags people. And sometimes it's a case of I'm in a group with a particular, like, okay, for example, one of the biggest major event planner in Abuja is someone called Breezy. So I've worked alongside with him, because he works with DK, so I've worked alongside with them. And that event, or the couple of events he has done in Abuja, I've worked alongside. There's some events that, they just put my name on the flyer, and people are like, and I repost it, and people are like, oh, who's coming? You get that kind of thing. And it's a shutdown. Good
man. First of all, I must compliment your outfit, and is it like a brand? Like, run us through
my up to down. But yes, it's a brand in Abuja, it's an Abuja brand. This up and down is from Word at Your Feet.
This is a sign you guys should go and cop.
Go and get your Word at Your Feet, go and get your greasy outfits.
Are you getting enough support that you need from your family members? I mean, nobody that I know of, or nobody that we know of in our family is into running event, and your family members like very supportive still.
Yes, like, we all do different things, but like in one way or another, it comes together to like join hands. My father said it before. Whatever you want to do but make your sense day. My mom has said the same thing or something similar. To just tell you whatever you're doing, just how does she say, you get it? You get it.
You say like spiritually, like you believe in things like this, like manifestations of things like, okay, this is what I want and I'm going to achieve it.
Me personally, right from time, I've always been a guy who believes in, I have faith, and apart from that, once you speak into something, you watch it play out. Yeah. It's not by sleeping. Your mind said will deal, your mind will touch ground, she understand, but still, I love speaking into what I want. Once I say I'm gonna get this, I've gotten it.
Oh, it's not you're going to,
you're getting it. Yeah.
Can you run us through like how many calls you get, or like how busy you could get in the industry?
I'm basically always have to be active, almost 2/7, you understand? Regularly. Is it a text message or calls? Okay, we'll go around this event. Some people might want to run events in September. They'll start contacting from January.
What is like the hardest thing when it comes to like planning an event? Like, what is the toughest thing? Like,
Creating creativity. What could make it different from what others people have done? Fundraising. That was also, if you don't really have funds and you want to do an event, then finding location, looking for location, the best location for your crowd, is crazy.
like in general, would you say that you actually enjoy this part that you're going to? Like,
It could be stressful, but it's very interesting.
okay, so do you have a favorite part of it, or like what is like the favorite part of the whole thing?
My favorite part when it comes to events, running events, is when you see a turn up. When you see that you have actually hit your goal or you have passed your goal. But one of the biggest ones that I've been done in Abuja is one called The Ones. They hit it because I worked with them and they hit a target and they even broke the target. They raised over 500 people for a uni event.
What would you advise people to do? So if someone wants to start now, what are the things that you could tell them to avoid?
First of all, you're not supposed to please or overly please anyone, because in a cursive English, I've made that mistake.
Yeah.
So I don't try to please person who be say, don't see me, can't see me less.
Yeah.
Once I learn my mistake, I just play my cards right, and now the person now looks at me and like, who is this guy in the first place? Just do your thing. Then never look at yourself as small, whether you're just starting or you have been there. Never look at yourself as small. Just try to, as in, day your day. Avoid problem. Day your day. Because Abuja, you know how to cast. Like,
yeah, because it's not
Abuja is
Lagos, yeah. Like,
very
it's
small,
like
very small. So like, it's not how to cast.
even in Lagos,
No,
cast,
it's
but
Lagos.
like, yeah, of course, like,
Educate.
it's not
Abuja
as
is very
bad as
small.
because Abuja
So,
is small.
and tell your lane, cut your coat according to your size.
Since this boy got back to Lagos, the only thing my brother has literally been wearing is what's it called?
Is it Jalabia?
Jalabia.
But the only two things that do in Abuja,
Jalabia was.
Jalabia and a proper kaftan. Class so, kaftan, Jalabia. Monday to Sunday, Jalabia,
So
kaftan.
everybody wears Jalabia.
Jalabia, kaftan.
It is a wrap, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Guess Who. Okay, so thank you, Don, for joining
Confirm.
us.
I didn't be that.
Okay, so thank you for joining us on Guess Who, and I hope that you had a wonderful time conversing with us and all of that. And thank you also for sharing like some little insights on the entertainment industry.